in a land where mountains wept fire and winds carried the cries of forgotten saints, one legend endured: the last dragon, asleep within the blood-soaked cliffs of Dargal. A silent knight, clad in scorched silver armor and wielding a sword that groaned, walked among the ruins of Felden Keep, seeking an answer to an ancient call. Villages lay abandoned, forests drowned in deathly silence, and at night, vast wings flapped through the darkness. The legend—
It's just a myth, right?
Still live.
They said it was just a story. Look at the size of those.
But footprints the size of oaks scarred the land, and fresh ash rose from distant hills. In the depths of a forgotten temple, a dying seer
The
locked
shadow of
eyes
the
with
dragon
night
falls upon
and
the seven
whispered,
kingdoms. Beware the false prophet.
The night entered the Forbidden Valley, a realm where skies remained gray and rivers boiled blood. Each step drew death closer. On the fourth night, he faced a being conjured from black magic. Neither man nor beast, a guardian between dream and reality, who said, "It has awakened." For dawn, within a mountain shaped like a dragon's claw, the knight found charred bones of hundreds, each a tale unfinished. In thick silence, the mountain's heart pulsed. Each beat was a muffled scream, the breath of a sleeping monster. A stone gate, marked with dried blood, creaked open, and the knight stepped into a darkness where even flames dared not shine. Inside the cave, the walls were alive. Crimson pulses danced beneath stone skin, and breathing felt like swallowing fire. Suddenly, a crack formed in the rock, revealing yellow eyes with slitted pupils. Something watched. The knight raised his blade, but a form, darker than the dark itself, moved within.
Who dares disturb
The deep
this sacred
breath
place?
of a hidden titan.
Tell me.
The knight had to cross the lake of blood, where lost souls burned beneath the surface, yearning to rise. A broken bridge of gongs showed the path. He stepped forward, never looking back at the shifting shadows. Suddenly, a skeletal hand rose from the crimson lake. With a strike, he severed it and watched it sink into the depths. At the cave's end lay a colossal hall. Pillars of obsidian lined the chamber, and in its center, a crown made of dragon horn glowed atop a stone dais. As the night neared, hot breath blew dust into the air. The dragon was awake. With a tremor that shook the cavern, two massive wings unfurled, and a roar of fire lit the dark like a second sun. The knight rolled aside, fire grazing his armor. The dragon rose between the pillars, more mountain than beast. His first stroke raised its scales, drawing no blood, only rage. The beast tore the earth with its claws. The knight was hurled against a stone, his armor cracking. With dying breath, he drank a green elixir, essence of fey blood, usable only once. His eyes glowed emerald. With unnatural speed, he leapt. The beast's throat, but still the skin would not break. The dragon lashed its tail, slamming him down. Yet again, he rose. The sword burned with a new light. A forgotten spell surged to memory. He screamed, Elta, and white fire enveloped the blade. The final blow pierced the heart of the beast. Its death roar shook the skies. In a burst of flame and ash, the great dragon fell. Silence embraced the cursed land. Wounded and shaking, the knight stood beside the remains. A black egg lay half buried in the ashes. He knew if it lived, the legend would begin again. But should all things end? He raised his sword, but
I
his
was not
hand
the last,
trembled.
and neither
A
are
voice
you.
whispered, he placed the egg into the sacred flame. Which turned golden and spread like calm fire. Outside, the sky was blue for the first time in years. In Velden, children spoke of him,
Kyle
Kale
the
the
Brave,
who fought
who
shadows.
fought shadows.
But Kale never laughed again, his gaze forever lost in distant storms. Years passed, yet his body was never found. Only his blade remained, planted deep in the mountain. And on rare nights, the beating of heavy wings can still be heard. Perhaps endings are only new beginnings. Thus ends the tale of Kale and the Last Dragon. Or perhaps the first chapter of many yet to be written.